Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about who is this man, the husband to Cicely Tyson. The husband to Cicely Tyson was by names of Miles Dewey Davis III, and he was an American jazz trumpeter, a band leader, and a composer. He's among the most influential and acclaimed figures in the history of jazz and the 20th century music. Davis adopted a variety of musical directions in a 5-decade career that kept him at the forefront for many major stylistic developments in jazz. Who is this man? He was born in Alton, Illinois, in the US on May 26, 1926. So the man was younger than Cicely Tyson, so because Cicely was born in 1924. So Cicely was 2 years older than this guy. This guy died. Sadly, he died on September 28, 1991, aged 65 years of age. Roughly 30 years has passed since he died, and he died in Santa Monica, California, in the United States. He was a genius and an expert in the trumpet, electric organ, and the piano. He was active in the years 1944 to 1975. He regained activeness in 1980 to 1991 when he died. He was very big, and he was one of the greatest. He was born and raised in the East St. Louis. He left to study at Juilliard School in New York City before dropping out and making his professional debut as a member of the saxophonist Charlie Parker's Bebop. Yes, the name is very hard, but you take it the way it is. And he quintet from 1944 to 1948. Shortly after, he recorded the birth of the cool sessions for the Capitol Records, which were instrumental to the development of the cool jazz in the early 1950s. Miles Davis recorded some of the earliest hard bop music while on the Prestige Records, but did so haphazardly due to the heroin addiction. After a widely acclaimed comeback performance at the Newport Jazz Festival in 1955. He signed a long-term contract with Columbia Records and recorded the 1957 album called Round About Midnight. It was his first work with the saxophonist John Coltrane and bassist Paul Chambers, key members of the sextet he led into the early 1960s. During this period, he alterned between Oslo jazz collaborations with the arranger Gil Evans, such as the Spanish music-influenced sketches of Spain 1960 and the band recordings such as Milestones 1958 and The Kind of the Blue 1959. The latter recording remains one of the most popular jazz albums of all time, having sold over 5 million copies in the US. This is hilarious. Davis made several lineup changes while recording Someday My Prince Will Come in 1961, his 1961 Back Home concerts, and 7 Steps to Heaven in 1963, another mainstream success that introduced bassist Ron Carter, pianist Herbie Hancock, and the drummer Tony Williams after adding saxophonist Wayne Shorter to his quintet in 1964. That's